Sanibona emakhaya, igama lami Scelo Ngubane. I'm an inspirational speaker. Today we have our special guest. Before we start our interview, in the beginning of the year, we'd like to thank all our supporters and all our subscribers, all our viewers at home for the positive feedback that you keep on giving to us. It has been building us. It has been also reviving to us. We'd like to thank you. We'd like to wish you a very happy new year. We hope that all your goals and aspiration and your vision will be achieved on 2023. May this year be a year of prosperity and a year of great triumph. If you have something that you are aiming at, make sure that you go with it all out. May God be with you and may God bless you in your plans. Mphathi,
Baba.
please introduce yourself.
All right, ngiyabonga baba. Igama lami Patric Monareng. Ngibuya ku group ebizwa ngokuthi bana basifapana artist development. There are others in between, but as we keep on talking, we'll keep on involving them also.
You will reveal them.
Yes.
Now, you are a musician, you're a producer. What else are you?
I don't know.
Composer.
What else am I think I'm doing all of them.
Yeah.
As
When
much
did it
as I
start
can.
with you and music?
I started in 1987.
Yo.
Nakhona bengikhonzwa inkonzo eZayoni, yazi ifamily musisikhulema kuma Zayoni.
Yes.
Then in the process ngo-1988 I started singing kumakhwaya lawo amapostola manje babiza nge-clap and tap.
Okay.
Then up until now.
Wow.
That's where I am, and angaze ngiyeke nasendleleni.
Wow. You've been consistent
Yes.
all your life in music.
Yes.
Yini attractor? Who recruited you? Ukuthi wozocula, or how did you know that une voice that you wanted to minister to people?
Initially bekuyi bayibizani, bekuyi peer pressure.
Okay.
Then I started following the guys ngoba saforma i-boys choir. Then we started singing. Then we joined. There's a group bebayibiza nge-Morians.
Okay.
I-majority yamajita labo engicula nawo. They were part of that group. Then we went and joined. Then we started singing. Then my first composition, it was in 1988. That I remember it was on the 8th of March. Then that's where it all started.
Wow. And what message did you want to reach across, especially to the audience?
How can I put it? Kunezinto empilweni zethu esinazo.
Okay.
Ekuthi abanye abantu abazazi. And nathi sinazo kodwa sifuna abanye bazazi. Kodwa there came a time yokuthi nami empilweni ngithi I think it's about time yokuthi whatever that God has inspired or instilled in me to do, it's time yokuthi ngiyishare with the community at large.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you also very good with networking. And before we go to a choir itself, because your choir is a very big number, we'll speak about your leadership skills. How does it take to lead abantu abaningi? But let's start with the fact that you are a networker. Ukuthi i-network wayifunda kanjani and yini encourage to network?
Initially ekuqaleni kwami ukuthi khona lento le engiyaziyo ukuthi mina I'm not good at.
Okay.
And if I know that I'm not good at something, it's much easier yokuthi ngi-involve abobaba Ngubane, just to learn from them and listen to them. Whenever there are workshops anywhere, I attend any workshop regardless of its music, economic, any kind of workshop, so that I can understand processes wezinye izinto and network with people that are not in my industry or genre enguyo. So
Okay.
it became easier ukuthi ezinye izinto ngikhona ukuzi-understanda and ngikhona nokudevelopa kuzo.
Wow. You seem to be very aware of yourself, because you speak about ngiyazazi ukuthi ngikude kuphi, and I
Yes.
know where I lack. Kubaluleke kangakanani as a leader to know your strengths and your weaknesses?
Majority yama-leaders wethu, in everything that they do, they only focus on themselves. Yesterday or day before, I was listening to Miles Monroe.
Okay.
Uthi it's always good ukuthi when you leave a legacy, ithi noma sowushonile kodwa kube nabantu abaqhubeka nayo.
Okay.
Kodwa it will be senseless to be a leader without a legacy.
Yo.
So it's much easier to build an empire ekuwukuthi abantu bazothi mabakhula kuyo, even though when you will no longer be there, but the empire will still continue.
Yo, you're quoting a giant, Miles Monroe, one of the great leaders of our
Definitely.
times, and I think he touched most base in terms of leaders must be able to leave a legacy and a
Yes.
successor. Now, your group is a very big number.
Yeah.
How do you know all these people? And tell us, bayingaki lama members we group?
Currently, listing nayo, we've got 60 members.
Okay.
But those that are actively participating now, we are around 40,
Okay.
including me.
All right.
So, ey'ntweni ey'ningi uNkulunkulu khona ukukulethela abantu okuwukuthi wena kumele ubakhulise. Although wena you won't realize ukuthi kumele ubakhulise, kodwa because uNkulunkulu ubalethile, wena you have to formulate a plan, a strategy sokuthi uNkulunkulu nabo balethile. So what am I going to do with them? And the other thing ukuthi even eBhayibhelini uNkulunkulu makakhuluma ngoMoses, Moses was called alone, not with Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron wabizwa ngoba uMoses bekanelimi.
Okay.
But Aaron was not part of the plan. Moses was part of the plan.
Wow.
So a lot of people njengathi kuma choirs, mina can form a choir and become a leader choir. Kodwa kuba a leader nokuba umphathi azifani lezi zinto ezimbili. Ngoba mangiphethe abantu, they do as I please. But if I'm a leader, I give everyone a chance to express themselves and understand in the lifestyle ayiphilayo, ngoba a majority of the people that we lead emakhwayeni, they come from different backgrounds. And if we don't tap into their backgrounds, there's no reason for them to be part of the group.
Wow.
Ngoba we'll only teaching them to sing, teaching them only the basics. But izinto kumele baziphile uma baphuma emakhwayeni, we don't teach them. We only want them to sing.
You also have a very good relationship with the members of the choir. I know that you have a structure, you have a plan, and some of the members of the choir are paid. I know that your choir now is in a commercial space where people now are paid for doing what they love.
Yes.
Now, kulo mkhakha we clap and tap. What are challenges that you have been observing, and what have you done to address them?
The biggest challenge that we have is exploitation. And to exploitation good lap and tap, it's sugar coated.
Yeah.
They give you a rock coated with sugar. Then you uyamunya masekupheleni mawuhlangana lelitshe, that's when you seek advice.
Ish.
Into ekuthi i-challenge kakhulu ukuthi i-majority yama-choirs wethu, they're there only to sing. They don't want to have the business side of singing. So that's where the challenge is. Ngoba even now, music industry, most of them go to studios to record, expecting a studio ukuthi simregisterele kuSAMRO kuSAMPRA noKhapaso, not knowing ukuthi into esibulalayo kakhulu ukuthi singeza nakuBabthulasi, we only record asisize nga everything recording. Kodwa masiphuma ngomnyango, it's in us. Kusho ukuthi umsebenzi omkhulu kumele wenziwe yithi.
Okay.
Ukuthi product yethu isebenze ngaphandle. But we don't kusho ukuthi masiphuma sicabanga ukuthi uBabthulasi usiregistare kuwo wonke lama societies ekumele asiregistare kuwo. Kanti yena beka provider phela iservice ye recording. So that's where into eningi zethu zilahleka. And enye into we are majority yethu, we are in a popularity contest.
Okay.
Ngoba Facebook solo ikhona, everyone wants to be known and be seen ukuthi wenza kahle. Whereas makaqala buyele ekhaya uyazi ukuthi uma igroup ihlangene noma bangabe bayoperforma anywhere, mababuya babuye bangenalutho. Konke lokho bebayokuperformela, either i-performance fee le bayitholile iphelela ku-transport. Then there's nothing else. Then we plan another show. And into esibulalayo kakhulu ukuthi i-majority yama-choirs wethu, they think ukuthi performance means achievement, of which it's not. You can perform 20 times, but if you've got nothing to put on the table, it's senseless.
Yo. Now, what can be done to, I know we are planning a workshop and a training for them, But what else can be done to really affect that paradigm shift?
Into kakhulu ekumele siyenze ukuthi those that call themselves abaphathi noma leaders choir, those are the people ekumele siba challenge kakhulu. Those are the people that we must workshop and have personal talks. Or mhlambe noma singaba ne round table.
Okay.
Ngoba majority yabo they only know how to sing, but they don't know how to manage the people that they lead.
Now, it's always a challenge because most people who are talented, they think talent is enough.
Yes.
And talent is never enough. There's a book that was written by John C. Maxwell. He speaks about talent is not enough. You need a skill. You need to sharpen your talent. You need other things around you that will make sure that the talent itself is supported.
Yes.
So you find that njoba usho ukuthi others have this popularity contest that mangiculile nje kwami ihholo sengiqedile.
Yes.
So moving towards that, you're saying we need to train the leaders. In terms of members of the choir, yini ama challenges that normally members are faced with? I can imagine if the choir is not making money, most people esibazi bakhula becula today abanye bayekela bamba bayosebenza because they thought this is not working for me. But what else are also challenges that choir members are faced with?
I challenge kakhulu mina ngibona kuyi peer pressure.
Okay.
Ngoba others come bangeza bazojoin ichoir. Uyijoina ngoba khona intombi ayibonile. Omunye ujoina ichoir ngoba khona ubhuti ambonile.
Okay.
Omunye ujoina ngoba ichoir ifamous.
Okay.
Omunye ujoina ngoba ichoir ine uniform. Sichincha kangaka, so wherever we go umphathi wethu bambiza ngapha nangapha bashuta naye ama selfie. That's what they only come for. So, manje mina into engiyenzayo kakhulu ukuthi ichoir iqale 1999 nge-5 zika July.
Yeah.
So mina I joined abantu basifapano, I think it was 2004 nge-1 zika January. It was in US Day. Then when I joined them, automatically all of them felt ukuthi no, uPragip ngcono vele simthathe aqhubeke ube umphathi. Then ama questions engababuza wona mina ukuthi njengoba nifuna mina ngibe umphathi wenu, what is it that you need? But asina uniform and then the level of music wethu it's not good. Okay, so give me 2 years in order to fix all that. Hey, azange bayithande leyo. But automatically we went through ngayo le 2 years. Then after 2 years, that's when ngiye ngafaka ama application le nale kuma grant in aid funding wasekuruleni na ku Gauteng SRAC need ama funds for abantwana. Then iyekuruleni gave us money. I think it was around 20,000 if I'm not wrong. Or 2005.
Okay.
Ngoba ngijoine ibanu basifapano 2004. Then we
already mawufika nje imali bese ingena.
Yeah, possibly ngizenayo.
Wow. That's very good.
Possibly ngizenayo.
Yes sir.
Then what happened ukuthi we bought uniform ngoba no music bebawucula. I started including ama compositions wami
Okay.
to take out whatever they were singing.
Okay.
So in order angisho phela setting ukuthi sonke everyone must know ukuthi this one a product kabani. So in 2006 ngoba bekuyi church choir, then umfundisi ke waqosha ichoir kwakhe just because of money. Whenever money comes in, people think of other things. Ngoba into mina ngireale enginotisile ukuthi uma ngizojoina i-vision kababa uNgubane, mina I'm joining i-vision. Noma ngeza nama resources enginawo akhona ukuthi ayenze imali ne process yethu ibe lula. Mina I'm building i-vision yakababa uNgubane. So other people, whenever you come and une potential ekwenza izinto, they always feel ukuthi hey le challenge lo uzongithathela into bese ngiyakhile mina. So I felt ukuthi le ayisese right, then waqosha ichoir yonke. We negotiated with him, then things didn't work out. Then masiphuma ngabiza igroup yonke, what do we do? But la siqale khona siqhubeka khona. So who am I? But wena njengoba buphethe ichoir, continue till today. I'm not owning ibanu basifapano.
Wow.
No, ibanu basifapano has its own original people abayiqala or founders.
Okay.
Mina I only came ngoba khona amandla benginawo mhlawumbe uNkulunkulu angithumele ukuthi ngize ngawo till today. Okay, okwamanje they say I'm owning it. Mina I believe ukuthi iseseya kaNkulunkulu akuseyami.
Yes, sir.
Ngoba as long as ngakafika emathuneni kusho ukuthi akuseseyami. Ngizawufika mase ngifikile emathuneni then I'll know ukuthi hayi uNkulunkulu kusho ukuthi leya yakho noma ngiyishile wena you'll continue with it. Then what happened ukuthi around 2010, yeah, I think it's 2010. Well, 2010 we were the first choir to be involved to go 2010 FIFA World Cup.
Wow.
Yeah, we were there and they paid us. Yeah, I was happy ngaleyo nyaka loyo.
Wow.
Then the same year we found the sponsor, Active Power Project. They sponsored us. Then 2010, 11, 12, and 13, every member choir, they were not paying anything. You only come with your own shoe, your own socks, and your own jockey. But konke kunye thina we provided for.
Wow.
So up until now, then in 2012, we changed from Barnabas Fapano Gospel Choir to Barnabas Fapano Artist Development.
Yes.
And a lot of people didn't understand ngoba bebanokungihleka ukuthi i-artist development but developer ini ngoba abanama artists popular. Ngithi kibo the main aim and reason yokuthi ngifuna ukufaka u-artist development ngoba okomanje all choirs are registered as artist development and they don't understand the reason behind that. Bona they think ukuthi we are growing artists or musicians. No, it was not about that. It was growing the people that we were leading within, making sure that their lives are good. Noma bangafika emakhaya impilo injani ekhaya. Ngoba kubhlungu ukuthi sithi sihlangene siphelele sisonke sihlabelela ukuthi kukhona abaswele. And leyo kwaba ukuthi there are five guys esisaba-adopta mina, me and my wife.
Okay.
We made sure ukuthi yonke into from esikoleni ekhaya whenever ikhwaya ihlangana uma nezidingo thina we make sure ukuthi ba-right. But sadly ngoba sisemhlabeni la, those people that you always want to take care of, they always go out of line. Babone ngathi no le wena basiza ngayo ayibasizi. And okomanje when I meet them bakhona nokungibalekela. So it's sadly kunjalo but i-reality njalo. So after that up until now we've managed a lot ngoba kuningi engiye ngakwenza ku-performance ngamisa igroup ukuthi now we stop performance into ekumele sifocus kuyo ama-events. Whenever there are events mabasifonela or ngiya negotiate, that's where i-limelight engiyifuna khona ngoba there's ngo-2020, 2021 njengoba bekune-COVID, what happened ukuthi ngiye ngakhona ukubatholela nama-food parcels and all that.
Wow.
Then into engabafundisa yona iyi-one ukuthi namanje angeke uthole isithombe esiyi-one sokuthi ngiye ngabanika ama-food parcels ngoba it's senseless ukuthi ngizobanika ama-food parcels manje then after 4 years angikhona ukubanikeza. So let's rather not shoot any photos and give them what they can have ngaleso sikhathi leso.
Wow.
Ngoba it won't help ukuthi sibe kuma-Facebook and online sikhombisa ukuthi naba abantu sibapha ukudla. It's no use.
It's also not in a principle of the Bible to
Yes.
say, when the right hand does, let not the left know.
Know what? Yeah.
I think it's the popularity thing that,
Yes.
and I'm glad that we are still principled on the word to say, asingayenzi izinto ngoba sibona abantu bazenza without knowing even the reason behind.
Yes.
I believe, well, I think it was 1998 when I got my first food parcel and there was no camera, there was no one around me.
Yes.
And Usisepi wrote to Woolworths and they gave me a food parcel. A group in Besingak, I think we were about 20, if not 25. And abanye bebangazi ukuthi ngithole food parcel because babona isimo sasekhaya.
Yes.
I think it's skill of a leader to see umuntu la swele khona. I think that is leadership. And ulithatha leloso lokuthi ubone where isidingo sivela khona.
Ithi ngibeke kanje ngibe personal. regarding i-family background yami.
Yes.
Thina ekhaya si-4, I'm
Okay.
the eldest. So njengodakhi sikhulela kabobaba. And kabobaba, ubaba had his elder brother, then it's him, there was his younger brother, his sister, bese kuba ugogo. Imagine bayi-5 labantu laba and abayi-3 bonke banabafazi ku-4 room. Everyone bekane camera, abanye balale dining room, abanye silala nogogo. Ekitchen you'll find ukuthi ekitchen kunekhabeti, ikhabeti linama sections ukuthi top drawer, i-top shelf yakababa omkhulu, middle shelf yakababami, i-bottom shelf yakababa omncane. So there would be this competition within the family ukuthi yabona mabathenga igrocery uzothola bayivulile noma ningena niyabona ukuthi ayibame kahle, yabo. So that's a life that I grew up knowing ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi there's no reason yokuthi ngaba proud ngokuthi mina nginani ubani akanani. Then we grew up. My father used to drink. My father, I'm proud of my father, regardless. Ubaba bekabshaya strong. Bekabshaya strong ubaba mina bekana isikhathi sokudlala bekabshaya strong. Kodwa mina bengithanda ukuthi mina bekangihlonipha noma phuzile ngoba bethi noma ngene egate athi konje lo akazwani
Deputy
notshwala.
parent.
Yeah, udeputy wami thingiphathe kahle yabo.
Yes.
Ezinye izinto namanje we joke about them ukuthi hey ubaba this and this and that. It's nice when we remember him ngoba he passed away in 2014.
Okay.
But
may soul rest
because
in peace.
he was my father, regardless ukuthi bekaphila yiphi impilo, he was still my father. Okwamanje isimo esikhona ukuthi i-majority yabantwana bakhona manje abathanda abazali babo ngesimo bakuso. Kanti umzali kumele umthande ukuthi unjani akusho ukuthi yakusumzali wakho ukusalayo umzali wakho.
Wow.
So even nasekhwayeni that's what I say because abanye ngaqala nabo from 2004 kubana basifapano ngihlabelela nabo. Abanye ngifike bajola banomntwana or banabantwana. But still today they are not married, they don't have houses, they are not economically good. Kubi empilweni. Mina when I came kubana basifapano umngami ngimthola kubana basifapano 2004 ngithandane naye for 2 years, no one knew. They only knew 2006 if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Then it happened, but no, usodlala ngaye all that. But now she's my wife. She's got a home and she's got kids.
Wow.
Kodwa ngisesenayo namanje. And she's very supportive. She knows everything that I'm doing.
Wow.
Namanje ngoba kula angangifonela nje muva ukuthi no uhambe kanjani and all that stuff.
Now, kubaluleke kangakanani to have a support enjengaleyo as a leader ukuthi maybe when you have a group have someone that is behind you and supporting you because I see a lot of leaders. Sometimes you'll find a leader who's singing isikhathi eside and you ask yourself ukuthi and then i-leader lena iphila kanjani?
Mina for me or ukuthi nga decide kwesinye isikhathi kufika isikhathi sokuthi kumele udecide ukuthi now this is what I want to do. Regardless yazi amantombazana amaningi emhlabeni, abafazi baningi emhlabeni, but there's only one le uNkulunkulu akubekele yona ukuthi umthola kanjani, it's up to you. And noma somtholile kungenzeka wena ubone ngathi akusuye kanti uwe.
Wow.
Bese uhlukana naye kanti hayi so ulahlile. Kwesinye isikhathi you need to set ukuseta ama-boundaries ukuthi manje I think I'm old enough. Imagine me this year ngoJuly I'm turning 51.
Wow.
Yes, I'm turning 51.
Oh, you look so young though. You're aging younger.
Yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Wow.
So process yonke leyo. Mina I respected my wife. Although akhona amaphutha engwenzile solo nginaye. But she stood by me konke lawo maphutha. Even today there are kids enginabo ngaphandle before ngimshada na before ngithandana naye. But she embraced all of them.
Wow.
Namanje abantwana bakhe regardless ukuthi kwenzakalani. Isimo nje simosha abo baby mama. Abo baby mama bahlala baninkinga zabo bona. But I told her ukuthi uma mina nginawe and we both decide ukuthi sihlala soyi-2 then bayeke bonke labo banye. Let's focus on us and make sure ukuthi impilo iyaphambili.
And just to look at the challenges or face also Maufiga in the group, they've made you more stronger. I think that where there are no storms, you can't really say you are strong.
Yeah.
A relationship is built by those storms. Kubaluleke kangakanani to always face storms in your life?
Yazi okubaluleke kakhulu baba uNgubane ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi senza izinto just to impress other people. Forgetting ukuzimpressa thina kuqala. Yazi into imnandi uma mina ngihlala ngibatshela nasegroupini mabafika ukuthi whenever kunomuntu la egroupini obona ukuthi wena naye anizwani. Mawungena eminyango be happy. Mawungena la bulisa wonke umuntu uthi hi guys, uzithande wena ngoba mawuzithanda you'll always be happy. Angeke ubheke omunye umntwana ukuthi wenzani ngoba each and every time someone uzoza agqoka isicathulo lesi ahlala sigqoka every day, you'll always quote them ukuthi uhlala sigqokele isicathulo ucabanga ukuthi ungcono makasishintshile uthi oh ngoba sekathenga esisha usishintshile. It won't help ngoba wena awukhona ukukhula as a person. You are always looking at other people ukuthi bona benzani, whereas wena you just stagnant sitting down and doing nothing, whereas abanye abantu khona abekwenzayo ngeimpilo zabo.
Wow. Your love for the community is remarkable, especially in the side yaseMandela ngobubanzi bayo, including eKuruleni. You have always given and dedicated yourself. And I wanted to ask you a question, Guti. Kase, how much money have you used from yourself to watch the same people? And it's not recorded anywhere. And that is the result of passion.
Yes.
And when you look back in your life, mhlambe ukuphi okufisayo that you wish that the choir can achieve?
Ithi ngiyibeke kanje ekhwayeni besinokuthi uma we've got members abahlala eDavidton, eBarcelona, eMaphupheni nabaseMandela.
Yeah.
Sireza leMandela. Uma beze ekhwayeni mele babe nemali yokuthi ye transportation. Then mabafika futhi mele senze sure ukuthi si provide ukuthi bakhona ukubuyela emuva as a choir. Then you'll find the situation yokuthi I majority yabantu ithi ngibe kanje, there are people ukuthi uma umuntu yena angakhona ukubudget imali yakhe noma buye emsebenzini or asemsebenzini makafika ku organization always uhlala wavula amehlo ukuthi imali yethu iyadliwa la. Noma mina bengingakhipha imali yami esikhwameni nga-assiste bonke babuyele emuva, that's not counted. The only money that will be counted it's i-performance. Must be a performer bayazi ukuthi no sithole 10,000 rands. So i-10,000 leyo can stay there for the whole year. Sina 10,000 rands without thinking ukuthi khona izinto ekumele zenzeke. Yabona njengami endlini with my wife, isalary yami iportion yakhona vele bekuyikhwaya. She used to fight mara wakhula ngim-understandis ukuthi nayi into kumele ngiyenze, and if mina I'm called, when you are called to support me kule vision enguyo, if when you're going to challenge me ufuna ukuba negative kule process ye calling yami, mina nawe ngeke swane kahle. So that's when she started understanding ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi uma umuntu abiziwe kubizwe yena, there's no reason ukuthi ungamlwisa kuloko afuna ukukwenza.
Yes, sir.
Ngoba okwamanje mina I'm happy now. Kuningi uNkulunkulu angenzele kona, hayi ngokwekhwaya, but just because I was loyal to him, there's a lot that he's doing for me.
Oh, wow. Yes. So in the next coming 5 years, where do you see, maybe 5 years in Ghana for you? I know you planned big things, but what is it that you see in the choir in the next coming 5 years?
Mina, my main priority okomanje is to see them grow. Not physically, not mentally, but psychologically. Okay. Majority yabo, even now, ukuve imember uthi ukhuluma naye imphathi yazi kuphi nginencosi, so you feel ukuthi ngathi kubo ukwenza abantwana i-achievement. So uma besingalwisa lokho kukhona ukwehla kungaba lula. And futhi kakhulu nakuba sisi basemagroupini esikhathini esiningi banoku-impresswa into eyincanyana ezingaba isindawo. Kufana nomuntu uma aye esikolweni uba naleya nto leyo, uva umuntu athi ngikhathele ukuya esikoleni, sengikhathele noma sekacede i-matric uyohlala akhathele ngoba i-inspiration yena bakazipreachela yona ukuthi ngikhathele noma sikumele asebenze ukuthi ngikhathele ngoba isiprofito bekasiprofitela zona.
Okay.
Bekasiprofesayela yena ukuthi mina ngikhathele noma kumele enze into mina ngeke ngikhona. That's where izinto zingeke zambe kahle. Okumanje mangiza kubantu abasifapana, for example, sina 5 years without any performance. Kodwa last year we had induction. It was on the 16th of December. We employed 16 artists, 35 artists, ngoba it's ladies and gents. We employed all of them. We signed contracts for all of them. It will be for 3 months.
Okay.
Then there's another project that is coming through, I think, March.
Okay.
It will be for 12 months. So mina expectation yami nento engabona ezongijabulisa kakhulu ukuthi if all of them will be paid stipends for 12 months, I'll be happy.
Wow. I remember there was a time we were doing holiday program with you. Wawibamba even as a kitchen. I was shocked. This leader is supposed to be sitting there in the white chairs. Is here in the kitchen. What the humility that you have is sugelap.
I'm a professional chef.
Okay.
So eyintweni eziningi ngiyathanda ukusiza kakhulu.
Wow.
I worked ngibe manager restaurants ayi-2. Then I left ngaya ku-courier company. That's where a lot of things ze-Vision Acquire engibona ngathi ziye zaphumelela khona mangifika le.
Okay.
Between 1999 and 2003 bengicula bengubana bana bayibeneza.
Okay.
Freeman Mbokani.
Okay.
So I was a co-leader masingayibeka kanjalo. Kodwa yena bekangayithandi lelo gama athi no siphethe sonke mfo asenze umsebenzi. We did a lot of work. Even now ama-members amaningi besihlabelela nawo kubana bayibeneza, they know me now and basangibiza nangomphathi ngoba they know ukuthi ama-capabilities wami anjani and yini bengiyithanda ukuyenza. So hoping that njengoba ubuzile ukuthi in the next coming 5 years kakhulu mina into engiyifunayo ukuthi uma besingakhona ukuzivulela kusho sithola ama-resources for a studio, sikhona ukuzenzela ama-productions and all that, in order ukuthi bakhona ukuhola abaningi ngoba kakhulu isikhwama lama 350 lawa ayabastressa kakhulu ngoba namanje kule project le engiyenzayo ngiyi-project manager ebana basifapana artist development ku-community music development.
Okay.
Then ngiyi-project manager futhi ku-NB Muhlala community brass band.
Okay.
So zoyi-2 lama project yimi project manager yawo-2 ngesikhathi esiyi-1 and i-deadline yakhona isikhathi esiyi-1. So ziyangibuyela ngapha. And okunye kakhulu ku-brass band enkonzweni ngumfundisi enkonzweni.
Okay.
And then ngidlala i-tuba enkonzweni and ngayifunda enkonzweni. So kuningi esingakhona ukukuthola kulama organization esikuwo ngoba esikhathini esiningi umuntu ujoyinela ukuthi for example abanye abantu bajoyinela inkonzo for ukuthi bathola ama-miracle. Uyoyijoyina kanjani inkonzo uyele i-miracle okuwukuthi wena you've never built it. Awuyakhanga wena kodwa ufuna i-miracle enkonzweni.
Wow.
And awuyifuni kuNkulunkulu uyifuna enkonzweni ngoba uze enkonzweni awuzanga kuNkulunkulu.
Oh wow.
So ezinye izinto asikhona ukuziseparate ngoba noma uNkulunkulu ngambiza kangakanani, if you don't believe in him, if you only expect something from him, asikho isidingo sokuthi angakusiza ngoba wena you are there for our miracles. You are not there to praise.
It's like being a father, and every time bakubheka esikhwameni, they don't care about your heart.
Yes.
To say la ubuya khona bekunjani ukhathele. Nobody says now manzi phuza baba ubuye usebenzele baba babuza imali.
Ngisho kuloko kushoyo ifana nalo baba lo owathi kusho ukuthi ngendlela beka-qualified ngakhona nasemsebenzini yonke into beyibhekene naye. Ama-employees, everyone bebabheka kuye babuze nama-question. Wathi athethe ifamily yakhe baye on vacation just for 3 days ahleli nabantwana kumnandi. Into ya-surprise ukuthi yathi baba mfonele emsebenzini wabashiya bonke le wathi umsebenzi uyangifuna ngiyanisebenzela. It was said ukuthi after ashonile yathi bamile nebhokisi limile la everyone kusho ukuthi beze ku-funeral babiza indodana yakhe ukuthi okay, come and say something about your father. Yathi makasukuma ama wathi mina ubaba mbekasithanda. He provided for us everything that we needed. The only thing bekangenayo isikhathi.
Ish.
Thina isikhathi sikaNkulunkulu asinaso kodwa sifuna sinike konke lokho sikudinga.
Ish.
So vele sihlukanise izinto.
I think the balance in this is very important because most of the time you realize that poverty has affected how we view relationships. That
Okay.
manganginikeza next a core relationship la. You even see people now have a girlfriend allowance to say mangabe uyintombikazi bani, there must be something that it gives you every month.
Hayi baba Ngubane, mina khona le ngihlala ngiyilo naseBhayibhelini ngiyayibona bathi money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Mina ngithi never.
Yeah.
Poverty is the root of all evil.
I agree.
Not money.
Poverty mind
Poverty,
and
yes.
how we reason about poverty affects how we.
Yebo ngoba namanje noma ngakunikeza imillion uma umunye umuntu azokubulisa estradini athi how are you uzothi ngiyabheda mara une million esikhona unayo le i-root of all evil mara umtsheli
Because of the mind.
yeah uzoqela.
Wow.
And once wakuqela akusese imillion awusese imillionaire so uhamba ngapha phansi manje i-value seyehla.
So now at church, how much of the involvement of the choir with the church? Because you also spoke about church leadership that you are also doing. Involvement choir engakanani in the church.
Khona lento le ekanje ngathi ngikhuluma no bishop wami ubishop Umhlala ngikhonza the First St Paul Apostolic Church of Prophecy.
Okay.
Kule yaminyaka mangifika ngicale enkonzweni 2014 mangase wrong. Then wathi no Monareng kuyomele sicalele ke sihlanganise labantwana every Sunday sikhona ukuhlabelela ngathi kuye yabona leyo ngisa kuyo into engiyithandayo kodwa I won't do it in church ngoba ngiyogcina ngizekhwayeni enkonzweni ngizange enkonzweni kuNkulunkulu.
Okay.
Ngoba once formulate ichoir mina ichoir ngiyayithanda. Each and every time kuzothi noma sizile enkonzweni ngizoloku ngikhawunte ngithi bayingakhi namhlanje phela mele sihlabelele kuzwakala and if bangekho then ngiba demoralized. Asiyeke ichoir enkonzweni mina ngiyeke ngize enkonzweni.
Wow.
Ngoba ngizange echoirini wafaka ichoir uzobulala inkonzo.
Wow.
Ngoba will only focus echoirini. Angisho mangizile ngizoza ngizokhawunta ama number okay. Ama members aphelele hayi namhlanje socula kahle. Uma bashoda then we
You'll
won't
say
sing.
upper member choir
Upper
enkonzweni. You
member.
won't say upper member enkonzo.
Yes. Ngizothi ama member choir up.
So bangathi une dual membership.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Kodwa ngizokhwayini. So namanje last year wangilethela amanye amaphepha ukuthi ngimcreatele ama membership forms we church. We did all that ngoba kwesinye isikhathi it's senseless ukuthi singaba nabantu enkonzweni whereas we don't know who are our members. Phela enkonzo ingaqala kube nabantu abayi-1000 kanti asama member wakho wonke bavakasha labantu bahlala bavakashi. Whenever kunezidingo zasenkonzweni mawuthi kuza abantu abayi-20.
Because those ones are visitors. They're not
Those are visitors. They are just there to visit. And abantu abazele ukuthi uma kuneyinkinga uzozwa ngabo ukuthi uneyinkinga enkonzweni. Yibo ke abasheshayo ukuhambisa izinkinga zenkonzo. Ngoba they are not members.
They are visitors. Wow. Clap and tap as a genre. I don't know if I should call it that. We wanna ERP in terms of its impact and its growth.
For now, Baba Ngubane, for the past, let me say for the past 10 years, 2015, there's kushuthi kunabantu abayi-4 engisebenza nabo. We formulated a plan yokuthi let us involve umculo lo wethu we-clap and tap ngoba ku-music industry, kuma-Summer Awards and all that, we were never considered. So we approached Risa, we had meetings with them until they agreed ukuthi basenze le category. Then i-category le bayenzile azange basayenza kube yi-clap and tap, bayibiza indigenous traditional gospel music. So bahlanganise amapostolo, amaZion, amadodana. endaweni eyi-1.
Okay.
And those people bona, they never went there and fought for their position music industry. Thina we did that. Then basihlanganisa sisonke. Ngo-2016 there were awards, ama-awards kuma-summer 23 besise eSun City. Then khona enye group under ilabel yethu i-777 Music, i-Jerusalem entsha. We pushed ukuthi babaphe slots ukuthi baperform. And they were nominated vele kuma awards.
Okay.
Then it went well, everything went well. We thought thina ukuthi okomanje foundation sesiyileyile and everyone will follow suit. But I think manje sibuyele emuva 20 years back. Ngoba i-majority yama groups wethu, whenever they record, baya-recorda, mabaceda ukurecorda, ba-expecte ukuthi once music wabo online kusho ukuthi legally registered.
Son.
Then i-situation esayithola ukuthi kurisa uma uzosubmit bayabuza ukuthi urekhode kuphi, yabona badinga yonke iprocess, badinga wazi ne-manufacturer yakho ukuthi umanufacturer kuphi, how many CDs have you sold, or how many CDs were manufactured. Then you find ukuthi abanayo i-paperwork yalezo zinto. Into eyiningi zabo bazenza emva kweminyango ngale magarage. Then ba-expect ukuthi music industry uzobathatha serious. Then we came up ukuthi futhi senze nama-workshop, phela sambi South Africa leyo, so workshop ama-groups. Manje inkinga i-1 ukuthi ubaba uNgubane ubani yena azositshela. Yabo? Babheka wena ukuthi hayi ubaba uMonareng nabo Mathe nabo Diko, hayi lento bayenzayo ukudlala. Then what happened ukuthi isimo kakhulu esimosha i-industry ukuthi i-majority yabo abafuna ukufunda.
Okay.
And abafundiseki. Angazi noma uyangizwisisa.
I feel you.
Abafuna ukufunda and abafundiseki. Once bona bafake ama-work club ukuthi yabona mina la ngime khona ngime la. And mina ngiphethe la ke kuzongitshela. Noma ungama-advisor kanjani umkhombisa izinto. Akumelanga kusho ukuthi ngathi kunama-boundaries ukuthi wena ngitshele la mina la ngizoyithatha ngengale. Ngoba namanje i-majority yabo abanama bank accounts. Abasi-registered anywhere. Either i-NPO or i-NPC or i-close corp, abekho ndawo. Abazifundi lezo zinto lezo ngoba bathi babalekela uSARS. Manje mina I fail to understand ngoba okwamanje i-Department of Arts and Culture nabo National Arts Council bakhipha ama-funding. Bona bakhoni uku-apply ngoba they are not registered. Bese kuzothiwa no hayi abo Monareng vele yinto zabo. Thina we built this engineminyaka ngiloko ngingena ngiphuma nga-understanda ezinye izinto ukuthi sebenza kanjani. And I'm not saying ukuthi kuwo wonke lawo ma-department each and every time mangisend i-application bangifunda bangidecline.
Ngifuna ukuza lapho ukuthi you spoke about the fact that you apply NYC for more than 9 times.
Yes.
And you kept on keeping on. Wow.
And ithe noma seba-approve, I was very happy. Ngoba azange ngiphele inhliziyo ngoba I understood ukuthi possibly khona izinto bengizenza wrong. Namanje I'm not saying ukuthi I'm good kuma application, but there are things esengizazi ukuthi lena lema uyenze kanje ikunikeza inyawo elihle lokuthi wena bangakufanda.
Talent is not enough.
It's not enough.
Because you look at the way you've been doing things and say you've been always revolving. We are cooler and we are building this legacy.
Yes.
Now, with leaders abangafuni ukufundiseka, the cost is not only them, it's the people that they're leading ekugcineni. I mean, I can imagine how many of the leaders will be happy to see their members getting the uniform, getting the support that you've been getting. The problem is that they don't have inhliziyo yokufundiseka. Now, I know that you are planning a very humongous workshop this month.
Yes.
Yini inhliziyo yakho eyibonile to say, let us start workshopping our people?
Khona le ngesilungu bathi misinformation. Umuntu uzwa into omunye ayikhuluma ithathe ngathi into ekuyiyo yiyo.
Okay.
Kanti into wrong. uma abantu even namanje kuyo le workshop engayi-21 you'll find ukuthi i-majority kakhulu yama-groups wala evutha i-Daveyton they won't come ngoba i-facilitatewa uMnareng ucabanga ukuthi ungqono i-majority yabantu namanje engikhuluma ngayo kusho ukuthi engikhuluma nabo abangifonelayo abangaphandle those are people abangibiza nge-mentor yabo angazi kanjani kodwa they call me mentor ngazi ngizini yabo so uma bona bazoza I know ukuthi bona bayazi ubazeleni and bazotholani mabahamba so yiko ngithi mina kakhulu i-invitation namanje tomorrow ngizosenda ama-formal invitations kubo bonke abaphathi bamakhwaya bala elokishini ukuthi beze bazoparticipate bathole information ngoba it's said ukuthi ubaba uNgubane ngimbize bese ku-organization kababa uNgubane angafuni beze afune kuze yena ngoba uyazi ukuthi once athole le information then sekanepower yokuthi laba ngeke bamtshele ini uye ozoba always a step forward than them yabo so rather mina ngize ngabacela ngathi into ngizoyenza noma ningeza kuze umphathi nama-member wekomiti yakhe I'll be happy ngoba kakhulu ama-committee emakhwayeni yiwo amasha amakhwaya but I would love for them to come ngoba amandla amakhulu emakhwayeni wethu abakumakomiti ngoba yibo kakhulu umphathi angayicala bene-vision kodwa abantu abeza nepower amakomiti ngoba bona bakhethiwa ngisho ukuthi no lay wrong kodwa umuntu one-vision yena akasi-important makunekomiti
So these workshops, and I think it's a very great initiative that we're bringing ukuthi kufundiswe abantu and move. What are the outcomes that you want to see after the workshop? After the workshop, are you going to visit the individual choirs that have been workshopped or something?
Yeah, the plan is to build a relationship at close now.
Okay.
Ngoba lento yoku-sidelineana yokufila ukuthi ubaba uNgubane negroup yakhe they feel superior to us it won't help and assist us ngoba abanye namanje you'll find igroup ina 20 years mara mawuthi uyachecka ukuthi yini eseniyakhile abanalutho so this is the time yokuthi uma bobaba uNgubane bazoba workshopa nge-leadership nange-management i-arts i-corporate kusho ukuthi nje generally konke i-music business nokuziphatha kwabantu konke lokho kuzosiza kakhulu okay I understand kuncane lokho sikwenzayo akusilo kokukhulu abakudingayo mhlawumbe kodwa lokho okuncane yiko kakhulu okungakhona ukuthi kusisize
Wow. And I know that you're saying Nelena attend events so that you can focus on yourself and internalize all of this. Kusize kangakanani lokho in the choir?
Enye into engakuhlekisa ngayo ukuthi everyone obekaqula nathi kubana basifapano they always find the problem uma bayijoyina kwamakhwaya bakhoni.
Okay.
Ngoba mabafika bathole isimo lesiyana ukuthi no man le akusile ngijwayele ingcono le yakamNareng le ngoba sengijwayele.
Yes sir.
Ngoba there's no reason ukuthi ngajoyina i-production yakho ena 50 years mina mangijoyina in 2 months bese kube ngathi ngiba nomlomo or ngifuna ukuba ne-input entweni ukuthi kudala kubuildwe i-legacy akusimnandi ngoba sizokubona ngathi ujoyinele wena ukuthi laba aba-famous ufuna sibone ngathi uhamba naba-famous you don't know where they started and it's said ngoba abanye abantu bethu asisho ukuthi thina sonke silungile.
Yes.
Kukhona izinto ezimbi nathi esindlule kuzo noma esizenzile kodwa uma manje ungibona ngeke ungijaje ngento okudala yadlula so ubona abafuna ukujoyina into seyile popular ithi maseyineyinkinga uyabuya uzotshela nina ngayo so it's much easier manje ngoba i-majority yama-members lawo engiwalidayo mina banenkinga ukujoyina amanye amakhwaya ngoba impatho ayifani.
Bazi isandla
sala ekhaya nokuthi isandla sala ekhaya si straight and sikutshela straight mawubheda uyabheda mangaba ufuni yeka sizobona phambili ngoba thina into esibulalayo kakhulu baba uNgubane ukuthi imajority yabantu abayeka kuma groups wethu yibo laba sibalandelela ukuthi babuye kanti uNkulunkulu usuka bakhiphile
Eish.
thina sibafuna back just for a number
Mm.
kanti uma bahambile uzawuletha abanye abangqona uNkulunkulu impilo iqhubeke ene kuba buhlungu ngoba abantu abane entitlement ukuthi mina ngineminyaka ngilayikwa yini abayenzi lutho bakhona physically makumele kwenzeke izinto abekho.
They're not working for this. It's working for them.
Yeah, it's working for them bona ukuthi hayi mina ngihlabelela lapha yana and noma ungeza nama project or ama program uthi asenzeni so na so i-question ezoza cala ukuthi imalini uthole imalini yabo so mina I don't reveal that ngithi if wena ufuna ukuparticipate come let's work together. That's the only best way ngoba kwesinye isikhathi njenge leader ama leaders wethu kakhulu abafuni ukudisappoint abantu ababalidayo.
Okay.
No, you'll have to disappoint them sometimes. Makaqala ezeni expectation ukuthi ngiyazi mangimbuza sozoti. Hayi bese umtshela straight ukuthi if you feel ukuthi you don't belong here, get another one. Catch another bus. Indlule
Because you
nawe.
know where you're going.
Mina I know where I'm going. And enye into ifana nani. Uma kukuthi mina as a leader I don't even have a vision. Kusho ukuthi everything ezayo ngizoyithatha. And ngizowa masisha yabo. Ama challenges maningi. Futhi mina maningi ngidlule kuwo. Noma bebahlekana even namanje njengoba siyenza le project senzayo ama rumors bengibona noma babhala amasambuye bathi abantu basifapano iwile ngithi uma kukuthi you are not part of it ku foundation yayo how do you know ukuthi iwile ngoba even namanje you don't know what we are doing. So ithe mangiqala ngiveza le project everyone kanti basesekhona yabo how amamemba yothola ama stipends how kanjani and everyone now even kuwo lama choir they will call you and say uma mina ngafuna ukuparticipate how will it work? No, this is only for members sebana basifapa. If you are not a member
I can't. Wow.
Ngoba ngeke ngibuild legacy for wena ungaphandle sonke lesikhathi sikhona bongezi uzosijoin ujoina ngoba kukhona into esebayithola.
Now, I remember that there was a time where in our community, there were a lot of gangsters that were around. And some of them were rehabilitated by a choir because they find a father in you.
Yes.
How were you able to really transform that? And I know that part of my heart of heart, I will want you to work with Abu Correctional Service because on a sandler in that, but because of the things that you know most, that it's not always easy to convince people in upper offices about the work that is done here. Wanqoba kanjani ama gangsters and how did that work?
Yabona leyo mina engisebenzele ema gangsters. Ngoba beyithi noma bengihlangana nawo amajita bahamba babaningi. Beyithi noma mangivela mhlambe ngikhapha kunabo sise engihamba nabo. Bengiba safe kakhulu ngoba bebakhona ukungibiza ukuthi mphathi ngalesikhathi ula bese bayachifta baye endaweni zabo. Ingisizile kakhulu.
Okay.
And I was happy ukuthi kakhulu kule yama gangsters uSipho Nkosi with the Saints.
Yes.
Yeah, he played a huge part. Ekuhlanganiseni abanye bakhona labafana laba then at least babuya futhi kwaze kwehla kuyo le ama gangsters kakhulu. Mina ekhwayini ayingaffectanga ngaleyo ndlela. Nje beingaffecta uma kumele kuziwe kuma rehearsals
ngoba externally
bese bayisaba ya kakhulu. But imajority yabo abaningi babo labo bebakuyo lama gangsters and all that we knew them. Besikhona nokukhuluma nabo noma nje iresolution uyazi musi iya ngomuntu ukuthi ukhuluma nobani bese abanye baphume kancane kanjani. It was bad.
It was bad. And in collaboration, Yama choir, you always believe that choirs must work together.
Yes.
It's what you're preaching, it's what you're believing, it's what you live at. We spoke about networking, Master Khan.
Yes.
What can you encourage maybe about part who are watching and even members of the choir who are watching and saying, isiza kanjani indaba yokunetworka namanye ama choir? I know people bacabanga ukuthi competition izophela, but we can compete healthy, to say let's have a healthy competition.
Kahle nje. I-collaboration iyasiza kakhulu ngoba uma siyabaphathi bama choir 10 si collaborate kuba lula ngoba whatever mina le enginamandla kuyo le yena ayilekhayo uyakhona ukufunda kimi. Manje inkinga kakhulu kule collaboration emakhwayeni ile eyokuthi uma uBragipa amephambili kuye mhlambe ofundisa ingoma kule collaboration noma kule project esiyenza sisonke. Once babona ukuthi uBragipa unamandla, ama-choir leaders bafila kahle ukuthi hey manje ngathi uyosithathela ama-member ngoba angisho ama-choirs wethu kakhulu we are membership based.
Okay.
So uma kuukuthi ngiyolahlekela abayi-5 bayojoyina laba abanye bayi-5 bazawuphuma bayomjoyina naye. So let me just keep my lane mina nabantu bami le yakhe ayenza ayi-1 le laba abangazi ngoba once bazi ukuthi benzani bazofuna ukuyojoyina yena. And mina njenge-limit mina anginayo i-limit ekhwayeni, but if we are above 40 ngibona ngathi sesibaningi. Nasekhwayeni last beba-complain egrupini ukuthi phela manje masesesibabaningi ngathi nesikhwama siyehla. So let's rather skip i-maximum level yethu ingale ndlela le ukuthi noma sithola imali or sithola i-funding izokhona ukusimaintain nathina ngoba masesibaningi angeke sikhona.
You spoke about indaba yokuthi we must be able to administrate arts and be able to see it working.
Yes.
Especially njengakusoccer. Kusoccer kunama federations.
Yes.
And you can see how these associations are able to even organize ama-leagues and organize the development of that. Siletha kanjani into the music field?
Currently mina ngiku the Tlepente Federation. Sifounde i-federation ukwasista wonke amakhwaya wase-South Africa.
Okay.
So i-leader ye-federation uBongani Mnisi.
Okay.
Uye i-president ye-federation. Mina ngiku-compliance.
Okay.
Ya silabayana abaphepha labayana abathanda ukubhala.
Okay.
So into esiyenzile we formed i-federation ukuthi khona ukwasista wonke amakhwaya with the business side. Abanye abantu they took it bona ukuthi i-federation ikhona ukuthi izocontrol amakhwaya. No, it was not that. I-federation ikhona ukuthi sikhona uku-assist amakhwaya the business side yama-choirs ukuthi bakhona uku-understanda i-compliance ukuthi ini nani mawuyo-aplya kuphi kufuneka ini njengama-banking ama-bank accounts ama-registration kusho ukuthi yonke lento leyo izosebenza kanjani. Then that's where thina siba-assista khona.
Okay.
Although kuyi-challenge enkulu ngoba uma kuwukuthi mina ekhwayeni yami i-leadership yami ingase-right, it will be impossible kuyojoyina i-federation ngoba uyohlangana nabanye abaphathi ngale aba-business minded abangasi-choir minded. Ngoba khona aba-choir minded khona aba-business minded, and once uhlala nabantu aba-business minded wena ubuya ku-level e-choir mind uthola i-challenge enkulu ukuthi hayi laba bazosidla imali nabeva sebakhuluma kanjani ngoba awu-understand the business side ye-choir.
Oh yeah.
When you're only there to sing, that's your side. But when it comes to business, you are not there.
You can't commercialize.
You can't commercialize, yeah. Ngoba wena ufuna ukuhlabelela, awufuni imali. Kakhulu emakhwayeni wethu imali ikhona. Inkinga ukuthi we don't know the business side of running our own groups.
Wow.
We only want to sing. Imali ingene iphume, it's good. Next week you start rehearsing. Ishow enye inini. We only focused on shows, not on the business side. Singacula for unyaka ono 52 weeks, skule for 20 weeks, sithole 15,000 a week. But unyaka mawuphela sina next.
You're reminding me also of what Miles Monroe always spoke about, to say God will give you milk, but it's you who must make cheese. So the skill there to develop yourself and make sure that the choir and the music itself become commercially athengeka, it's very, very important. So maybe what you're talking about, that maybe each and every choir must be able to end up developing their own studio where they can be able to develop their own music.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And enye into ebabhlungu babungubani ukuthi naseBhayibhelini uNkulunkulu, there is no verse ethi uNkulunkulu wakha isitulo. Ayikho. uNkulunkulu unikeze zonke izilwane ezisemhlabeni indlela yazo yokuphila, wanikeza umuntu umqondo ukwenza izinto.
Wow.
Thina masibona isihlahla siyakhona ukusiphula, senze izitulo, senze whatever that we can do. Kodwa inkinga yethu manje emakhwayeni i1, thina asifuni ukudevelopa noma ukukhula. We always want to, abanye abantu banokuyibiza ukuthi amakhwaya wakudala bewenza ini. Amakhwaya wakudala bekuyisikhathi sabo sakudala. Lokho manje technology khona. If we will also fail to use the technology, kuba inkinga enkulu ngoba it's said ukuthi emakhwayeni wethu sizobiza uNkulunkulu lo esithi siyamkhonza, whereas sihlabelela ngaye kodwa asiyenzi njengaye. Inkinga enkulu yethu yile ngoba abantu esibaholayo sibaholela ukuthi beze bazohlabela. Le ngoma ebazihlabelelayo lezi, lo muntu obahlabelela ngaye abamazi. Asicalanga lapho. Kusho ukuthi foundation yethu it's wrong. We need to start bringing God first. Ukuthi ba understand ukuthi njengoba sila lo muntu esithi sihlabelela ngaye nale ingoma lezi esicula ngaye. Umuntu onjani? How can you relate to him? But if sizongena nje ekhwayeni siyihlabelelele kube mnandi so stage, it won't help.
So kunesikhathi la ekhwayeni onokuthi uhlalise phansi ekhwaya ubashumayeze kuphela.
Futhi soloko ngagcotshwa ngaba umfundisi hayi. Iyasuka leyo kakhulu. Ngoba mina yazi kakhulu baba Ngubane into engizoyisho yini njengayo uMiles Monroe. Umquote futhi uthi we are fathers and mothers of millions and millions of children that we will never ever meet in our lifetime.
Yo.
Ngoba uma manje thina simosha le generation esinayo manje, I'm telling you, ngiyoze kusho ukuthi izukulu zami nezizukulwane bazoyisa ngomeni or enyangeni or kumprofita athi umkhulu wenu lana la wafeyila. So let me rather fix it now. Bona mabafika bazothola ku right, angeke baye inyangeni bathi ukubheda kaso umkhulu wakho wabheda.
So akayilungise manje
umkhulu manje asaphila.
Wow.
Ithi noma sika kuyiwa phambili izizukulu zithi imkhulu wasebenza la. Bheka manje uya okay ngoba yena zangamoshi. He tried to build something.
In your years of singing, eyiphi ingoma othi mawihlabelela usho ukuthi this one brings me closer to God?
I mean, amangitshela iqiniso, I don't have.
You don't have? You don't even have a favorite song? Kanjani mphathi?
Mayiza yazi composition enye into. Uma ukhona ukubhala ingoma nge-environment okuyo noma isimo okuso.
Okay.
Each and every time uyayibhala uve noma bayihlabelele imelody uyifakile ekhwayeni yazi mode uyaveva nama-chords wabo bawushaka mnandi. Then when you feel sad, but these people, if they knew the reason behind the song, they wouldn't be singing it like this. Ngoba mina I feel it mina. Ngiyayazi mina. Yiko ngena favorite.
Oh, I get you. No, I get you.
Yes.
I get you. So maybe your last words as we close. What can you say to the artists, the leaders, and everyone, including those who are looking to join the federation and encourage them to be part of the association?
The best thing mina engayisho baba Ngubane iwani ukuthi uma wena ungazazi angeke wazi ukuthi ufuna ukuyaphi. Okay, ungazi ukuthi ubuyaphi. Kodwa uma ungazazi manje ukuthi ufunani, angeke wazi ukuthi uyaphi phambili. Wena kusho ukuthi uyoqokelela konke wena okutholayo. You associate with everything. Kodwa uma manje ube neplan yokuthi from now on whatever I'm doing is not short term, it's always long term. That's the best way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I hope emakhaya we are inspired today by Patric, as we call him, and his linguistic intelligence, including the journey of where he started. We always say that success is not an event. Success is a process. And I hope that you are inspired. Just to quote Ules Brown when he says, the greatest problem about people is to aim so low and they achieve it. So aim very high. They say if you aim to the moon, you may fall to the stars, and that's where you belong. May God be with you. As we start this year, we're going higher and higher. We're aiming to be the heads, not the tails. May God bless you. May God be with you. Thank you so much.